It's Friday, September 27th. Let's play the booster box game, Duskmourn, House of Horrors. Did you know that Duskmourn is actually Duskmourn, House of Horrors? Apparently there's more to the title. How does this game work? I'm about to crack open a booster box of Duskmourn, House of Horrors, and see if I can get $130 in rares, mythics, and foils, which is what I paid for the box. Hang on, this is $130 a box. Boy, even if you weren't a drafter, you must misdraft booster boxes at this point, if not for the pricing alone. Well, if I can somehow get what I paid for the box, I'll sell off those cards and go down to my local game store and buy another box. I'll continue doing this until I somehow open a box without $130 worth of cards in it. Will I open one box or just two? Because those are pretty much the only outcomes with this pricing. $130. Well, let's find out. And remember, if you're going to Magicon Vegas, you can play with me, the professor, if you sign up for my pre-release, re-release chaos event. That's right, I'm hosting my own event at Magicon Vegas, but space is limited, so if you are attending, if you do have your tickets to Magicon and you're trying to figure out what other events you want to attend, go reserve your spot with my event now. For my event, I've asked Magicon to collect pre-release kits from throughout Magic's history and give everyone participating, not one, but two classic pre-release kits to open up and build their own pre-release deck from, and then battle against other people. It'll be pure chaos and pure fun. What a great way to enjoy Magic the Gathering at Magicon Vegas than a chaos pre-release, re-release event with me, the professor. Links to reserve your spot in my pre-release chaos event are in this video's description or just on the Magicon event website. Hope to see you in Vegas and maybe have a little bit of chaos and a little bit of fun with our pre-release, re-release.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? Let's go! Hey! Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
Yeah.
All right, against all odds, we got there, so I guess we're headed to box number 2. And by the way, the signed card on Patreon for the months of September and October is a random soul ring signed by me. If you'd like a soul ring for your collection signed by the prof and want to support this channel and help it keep it going and growing strong, just head on over to Patreon. That's right, if you pledge to support at the signed card level for September or October, I will send you, as my way of thanks, a signed soul ring, a random artwork, of course. But it'll be signed by me, the professor. We also offer tiers of support where you can get your name in the credits, or even just chip in a couple of bucks if you can't afford the signed card level, but still want to help show your support for Tolarian Community College. Honestly, Patreon is one of the biggest ways to support Tolarian Community College, and if you do so at the signed card level, I'm really happy to send you, for the months of September and October, a signed soul ring, again random art, as my way of saying thank you. And now let's see where we get with that second box. Huh? Hello? Collector boosters, it's your fault. No, it's actually more complex than that. And it's not even necessarily a bad thing that the entry point to formats like Standard are so accessible thanks to low card prices, but a lot has changed in the financial world of Magic the Gathering since we have added collector booster boxes, de-emphasized Standard, although that last part is changing, and now have play booster boxes that start at $130 a box, as opposed to the $100 we were used to for so long for draft booster boxes. I have a lot of thoughts on all of that, but that is for another video, and I hope this video was entertaining. Remember, for the month of September and October, if you sign up at Patreon at the signed card level, I'll send you a signed Soul Ring random art as my way of saying thanks. All you have to do is go to www.patreon.com/Tolarian Community College, and you can support at many different levels. Get your name in the credits, just offer a couple of bucks, but either way, from me and everyone here at TCC, thank you for helping keep this channel going and growing strong with your Patreon support. And if you're going to be at Magicon Las Vegas, why not get a pre-release with me? Because I'm hosting a Chaos pre-release re-release event where everybody who plays pre-release with me is going to get 2 classic pre-release kits to build 1 pre-release deck from and then battle against other people who did the same. It's a Chaos pre-release re-release. Experience a pre-release of a classic Magic the Gathering set and also just get to have some fun playing in a Chaos event with me, the Professor. So if you're at Magicon, you have to reserve your seat in my pre-release event. I'll have links in this video's description, and of course, those tickets are available on the Magicon website. I'll see you in Las Vegas. I hope.
Next time on Shuffle Up and Play.
Today, we are janking each other off. This is a jank off. The criteria, which I hope we all followed this time. No card in the deck can be more than $1, including your commander.
I think this is a ruse.
Don't use big words around me, sir.
It's got 4 letters, it's more than 3.
Right.
Florida math.
Judge, this card costs more than $1.
I'm not gonna let a whole table sass me.
What are you doing? I'm not done. What are you doing there?
It's my nervous tick when I dropped from 40 to 11 in 1 turn cycle.
So we're gonna move to combat. I'm not
Just
that
tell
type
me
of
how
guy,
much damage.
but I'm gonna hit
Just-
this man in the
just
face.
tell me how
so
much
we're gonna go to
damage.
combat.
I'm gonna roll with absolute cruelty. I mean, I'm the one.
Just like back home.
Wow.